Hello, everybody. My name is Rafa Hernandez, and today I'm going to be presenting the Rita del Coco, a play on the classic margarita cocktail. The exact origin of the margarita is unclear, with one story crediting Carlos Herrera, who allegedly created it in 1938 for a customer. He mixed tequila, triple sec, and lime juice. Another tale attributes the drink to Margarita Sames, who crafted the cocktail at her Acapulco estate in the 1940s, impressing guests who named it after her. Born in Mexico, the margarita rose in popularity in the 1950s and 60s alongside the country's booming tourism. Its fame surged further in the 1970s with the invention of the frozen margarita. Today, the margarita is a globally loved cocktail available in countless variations to suit every taste. The key ingredients for the original margarita cocktail include 2 ounces of tequila, 1 ounce of lime juice, a half ounce of liqueur. Some commonly used liqueurs include Cointreau, Triple Sec, or Grand Marnier, and also a half ounce of simple syrup. So the key ingredients for the Rita del Coco are 2 ounces of Lunazul Reposado, 2 ounces of homemade sour mix, which I made with 2 parts simple syrup, 1 part fresh lemon juice, and 1 part fresh lime juice. I also used 1 ounce of coconut syrup and 1 ounce of pineapple juice. So for my mixing and preparation techniques, I'll start by juicing the lemons and limes and then mixing those with the simple syrup to create the sour mix. And then I would take my glass and rub the lime juice around the rim and dip it into the salt to create the salt rim. And then I would add my ingredients to my shaker and shake until it's cold and mixed properly. And lastly, I'll pour my drink into the glass and garnish it with a lime wedge. This drink is presented in a stemless wide rim margarita glass, and it has a salted rim with a lime wedge as a garnish. So for food pairings, I have Mexican cuisine, and to start off the list, I have shrimp tacos, which I think that the light, fresh flavors of the shrimp and the spiciness of the salsa will complement the tropical notes of the Rita del Coco very well. I also have ceviche, which is a citrusy seafood dish, which I think is perfect with a refreshing margarita. There's also guacamole and chips, which of course is a classic and simple recipe. The creaminess of the avocado and saltiness from the chips will go great with the drink. Next, I have grilled pineapple skewers. The sweetness of the grilled pineapple will match well with the coconut and pineapple sweetness. Lastly, I have coconut shrimp, which would double down on the coconut flavor. So for my cost breakdown, I listed all the ingredients that I used, and then I added that all up, and it came out to be around $42. I then divided them by the amount of ounces I used in the drink, and that came out to be around $3.26 per drink. I followed the cost-based pricing method, and I would like to price this drink at $9.78. This would be a 66.7% profit margin on the drink. Next, we have responsible serving tips. When serving this cocktail, always check IDs to ensure guests are of legal drinking age and never serve to individuals who are already visibly intoxicated. You're going to want to display clear signage indicating that alcohol is not sold to minors, and you're going to want to monitor guest alcohol intake by keeping a mental count of how many drinks they've consumed within a given time frame. Responsible service ensures a safe and enjoyable environment for everybody. Lastly, for this presentation, I wanted to share a little bit about my inspiration for choosing the margarita cocktail. Margaritas are one of my favorite drinks to order at restaurants, so I wanted to learn a little bit more about them. And I also think that the fact that there's endless variations to them and that you can basically walk into a restaurant and find a margarita that you've never heard of or tried before is pretty cool and inspired me. Thanks to everyone for listening to my video. I hope that you learned something new and that you're inspired to go out and try a new margarita.